the boss for the town, we the boss for the town, we the boss for the town. Travailler tous les jours, we now what hold up.
Hi everybody and welcome to the new season of Access Africa. It's my pleasure to have you here at the Mountain Hotel Boya for the CIMFEST, le Cameroun International Music Festival qui pendant 4 jours va dérouler le tapis rouge à l'art camerounais. Alors ça commence ce soir par le Grand Opening Ball et puis après il y aura des masterclass, une soirée all-timer et le clou du spectacle will be the Peace Concert at the Moliko Stadium. Just because you want, you need it. Just because you deserve it. Boom TV is always where things happen. Okay, look at me. I'm not fresh. Okay, come and follow me, guys. Come. CIMFEST, Cameroon International Music Festival. We go. This is where things happen.
Mr. Steve is in the place. Professor. Okay. Now we can do this. Mr. Steve and Boom TV, MC extraordinaire, check it. That's what we're talking about. The biggest MC at the moment. C'est Dieu qui donne, c'est la grâce de Dieu, ce n'est pas forcé, d'accord? Attendez votre tour. Mais quand ton tour arrive, il faut faire briller le Cameroun. Il ne faut pas être égoïste. Il faut donner au maximum à la jeunesse. Et bien sûr, shout out to Boom TV, yo! CIMFEST 2021. Whoa! Number 1 of all time, Nabil for real! Nabil for real! Nabil for real, what's up, man? Can fish you in the way there? What's up? Guys. Derrière les platines, Mr. Dexman, DJ Dexman. Le faisant. I'm back in the business, je suis là. Je vous ai dit que j'avais mon verre rouge, mais ça va, c'est le tout premier, peut-être le dernier pour cette soirée. Mais je suis là. Alors, a bunch of artists, elite artists, for this opening gala, the CIMFEST. Mr. Papa is close to me. Papa, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
So, I will give you the mic and you say something about the CIMFEST. Okay. Access Africa, je vous ai dit qu'on va vous faire vivre tout l'événement sur les 4 jours for the moment. Let me drop the mic to The Voice.
Yes, so thank you, Don Jumper. We are live in Boya at the Mountain Hotel, you know, the heart of Boya. You understand? Moliko is the heart of the beautiful things, but Mountain Hotel, up the mountain, is the heart of Boya. So we are here at the CIMFEST, everything clean, everything nice. We're here to showcase our culture, Cameroonian culture. You know, it's not about me, it's not about Akwando, it's not about Blaise B, it's not about Remy, it's not about Witty. You know, it's about everybody. If you're in the entertainment industry in Cameroon, this is the time. This is the time to support. What I saw here, man, this is extraordinary. The energy, and big ups to Mr. Agbo Gilbert and the team behind this. Big ups to everyone who came out, the governor who came out to support CIMFEST, and big ups to Cameroon. We are doing it, and God bless Cameroon, God bless Africa, bless the world too.
From a star to a star. Okay,
Yes.
give him the microphone.
Witty.
We are proud of you. Okay.
Hello. My name is Witty Minstrel, the boy from So. You already know. I want to say this is a wonderful initiative. CIMFEST is actually wonderful, and it means everything to any artist in Cameroon. So if you're anywhere in Cameroon and you're an artist, you need to be here because you have this exposure, there is everything that any artist will need. I am so happy to be here and I am feeling good. Chumchere, Gantindin, Bang Famila, we lie wong. Vejuan Gonso, we're proud of who we are. Versi tutin, versi 1013 day. Vejuan Gonso, we're proud of who we are. Boom TV!
We the bus down. Travail.
Remy. Yeah. Okay, I told you guys that there is a bunch of A-list artists here for the CIMFEST 2021, and let me drop the mic to this guy. Say something about the CIMFEST.
This is Boom TV. Alright, so guys, yeah, it's Remy, and I want to let you all know CIMFEST is the best in Cameroon so far. It's the best. And I'm happy because the person behind this has got the heart, the love, and everything. And he's from Manu. And I appreciate everything that is going on right here because everybody is happy. I am happy. You are happy. Of course, it should be. So CIMFEST for life. Always. This is Cameroon. We support. Spin it again.
We the bus down. Travailler tous les jours in our whole.
Because being an artist is not only about writing songs, going to the studio, record them, being famous. You have to think about the second part, which is focused on how you package professionally your art, how you expose it, and how you sell it on a professional way. And to reach at that second point, there are masterclass made for you. And the second day of the CIMFEST is focused on masterclass. Today we will have two. The first one based on music business and the second one on music production. Let's take a look of it.
We the bus down. Travail.
Also have here, sitting here, what are you going to do about it? And how are you guys going to work as Trace with Africa? And Trace Boa, which is a much more mediocre version of Trace Microphone.
Because it actually worries us a little bit that around the same time that we have Trace and Buffon coming to us, there is also Trace Boa. Trust me, a lot of us will want to go to both.
Let's build on that. So Trace does not come as a savior. Let's be very careful. It comes like a partner that is going to tap from the juice of these very talented people. Because we also want to start from a standpoint. We is a lot of us content providers, a lot of us talented people, a lot of us musicians, artists, and people of content. Like you said, it's not just a media house. It is a place of opportunity. And I tell you what, these people are willing partners to give you what you want on the other side, but to also make sure that in exchange, you get what you deserve. Now, again, I want to tell you that apart from just working with them directly, you should come here more often. You should come here more often to shoot documentaries, docuseries, and to go beyond. I want to thank my dear brothers who have created this opportunity, but I want them to understand that. And I want my people from Trace to also understand that we have a strong brotherhood of support within this community. So it doesn't sound like on social media like we are all excited. Yes, we are. And we all think that you are the new Messiah in the thing. But trust me, we've suffered a lot, that we're very careful when we see people come. You know, we've been...
We the bus down. Travail.
Allez, welcome back. On vient tout juste d'achever le premier masterclass qui était consacré au music business. And I'm here with one of the panelists of this first masterclass. It's a multi-cap, but I don't want to use all this cap today. We'll just use a cap of sponsorship. And I will ask you this question, Mr. Bea Tonton Bea. Okay, what an artist should do, know or master to sell it music to a sponsorship and get support?
Sponsors are not philanthropists. Sponsors look for value. And the first thing to do is to have some kind of originality, value, and have a serious following. I'm not going to speak for the artists to say they have to do their homework to be able to provide content that is relevant for the target audience that goes with the product that the audience or whoever the sponsor is looking for. If I'm selling a mass market product like Je dis n'aime pas, a soft drink or a soap, I'd look for Monsieur Tout le Monde, Madame Tout le Monde. So I'll be looking at your analytics and how your presence and your essence is going to bring opportunity. So là-dedans, I'm seeing everybody who would definitely buy my soap. For an airline, I'll be looking at people that will fill an aeroplane. So I'll be looking at what opportunities, does me giving you extra tickets, upgrades, bring to my business. So I don't just do free pro bono service. A lot of people think that sponsor, because you live in Cameroon or a community, they must give you en envoyant une demande de sponsoring inside there. But no. People will support Ngondo, for instance, because it's a cultural thing. But in the context of music, the music of Ngondo has to be relevant for them to support it. Now, let's talk about this particular event. CIMFEST was sponsored by my client, Ethiopian Airlines, because they found value for money in this sponsorship. For instance, the artists all want a beautiful first-class ticket. So we're looking at that artist that has higher following. And you imagine all these artists, they talk about us. It's a great analytics, it's a great engagement, it's a great platform for us, and it creates fine ecosystem to sell our business.
So you have to work your images, you have to work your packages to be very interesting for the sponsorship, for the sponsored. Okay, now CIMFEST, what represents CIMFEST for you, this kind of platform? Maybe you've said before, but I want you to emphasize.
CIMFEST represents Cameroon in its diversity, and it creates opportunity for the artist who's a content provider, creator of opportunity, and creator of dream, to sell his art. And for us, again, if I'm speaking as a sponsor, it is a platform for us to sell. It is an opportunity for us to showcase and show that we're doing our local CSR. The stakeholder is the Cameroonian. The passenger on the flight is here. The artist, you, me, they're all here. So we have a community of more than 1,000 people here. It's a good place to sell air tickets. So CIMFEST represents that kind of opportunity. It represents that platform. And it represents a place that sells Cameroon in its diversity. We're always looking at selling our core business stakeholder. We're always looking at making sure that our community where we operate, is seen in a better light. So attaching our image to good, opportunities like this makes us, have value for money and added value in terms of serving our community.
Okay, to end this short interview, I want you to give an advice to all the artists out there. Early artists and upcoming artists, give them an advice now as Tonton Beya, the major mogul.
The truth is, to stay in this game, you don't have to be popular. Popularity is going to die like any other thing that dies. But your value for money is your content, is who you are, is how you turn that around and package it for it to be consistent and relevant over time. A lot of us, we forget that life is a cycle. There's a time to rise and there's a time to remain up here, and definitely you're going to fall. The beautiful women of yesterday are the grandmothers of today. All that breast that used to be bobbitan up is gone over time. That is life. But how do you stay opportunity when your breasts are no longer strong, or where your chest is now big belly? Look at it like that. And look at your music, look at your acting, look at your voiceover artisting, look at your emceeing. That is how you're going to stay. I've been relevant for more than 30 years. And people ask, comment est-ce qu'il fait? I know how to adapt to the realities of my circumstance. I know how to make my content real and relevant to the people that are listening to me over time. Thank you. You're welcome, man.
We the boss fit down, we the boss fit down, we the boss fit down. Travailler tous les jours, we know what hold up.
Ok, second stop, nous sommes avec l'un des panélistes importants du CIMFEST 2021. Mr. Phil Bill is here with me. How are you doing, bro?
I'm great, I'm fine, I'm doing fine. It's an awesome place, awesome experience, and it's nice meeting you again once more. Wase! Shawa!
So, you were holding a masterclass based on music production. So tell us, what is the importance of doing a professional music production in a career of an artist?
Every artist, first of all, needs to. There's always a stage. There's an amateur stage. There's a stage where you get to know everything, but there's a stage now that now experience works on, that makes you to get to that master level. So we actually had a master class, organized a master class, because I wanted to enlighten some young aspiring producers and sound engineers who are willing to step up their game and also get to that level, because we have so many producers, but they are not really that professional. They don't have that experience, but with my expertise and with the few words that I shared with the guys, I feel like it actually inspired them and enlightened them a little bit, because like I got to realize that most of them don't even understand the meaning of a beat maker and a music producer. A beat maker, I actually enlighten them, like a beat maker is someone actually just does the beat, and I realized that most of them were just beat makers. They are not sound engineers and all this stuff. So I had to let them know that a beat maker is just, you do the beats, like you can get into the studio or have your laptop, your sound card, speaker or your headphones, and you do a beat. But a music producer, someone who actually does the beat, records the song, mix and masters. That entails sound engineering then. So I had to organize a masterclass to enlighten this young aspiring music producer and sound engineers, and had to let them know some few techniques and ways to step up their music production, and it was a success.
And those who were not there, okay, let's back to 3 tips for an upcoming or a professional music producer. 3 tips sent to you, made for you by Phil Bill himself. Okay, give them 3 tips, please.
To become a professional music producer, first of all, you need to believe in your ears. You need to try to make sure you get a deep know-how on how to step up your game, like musically. Listen to idols, people who have done great works, like Quincy Jones, like Manu Dibango, like Richard Bona, so many of them who are professionals out there. And also you need to make sure you research all the time. Try to find out what's coming up, what's the latest, what's this software all about, what's this plugin all about, how does it impact my production and everything. So it matters a lot. And also you need to try to be original. Always differentiate yourself from others. You need to be you. That when they listen to your beats or they listen to your mixing and mastering, they're like, okay, this is this producer, so as to make you distinct yourself from, making yourself unique. Exactly. That's it.
In this short interview, tell me, where are you feel yourself very comfortable? Artist or music producer, singer? Answer.
That's a little bit tricky, but actually, as I started as a singer, and I've always wanted to be on that stage singing and seeing people retaliate positively, people crying and everything. Music production, I actually got into music production. Why? Because back in the days, I never had enough funds to pay for studio sessions. Yeah, and I was being trapped, and up to date, I'm still trapped in the music production, But I aspire to be a singer. I'm trying to do, I'm doubling myself, being a music producer and also being a sound engineer and also a producer. So, and also a singer. So I aspire to be a singer, and that's my comfort zone, because I've got a lot of songs, and even working with artists, some of the top-notch artists, A-list artists who work with me, I actually help them a lot musically, writing, top lines, vibes, and everything. That's just to show my expertise when it comes to writing or singing or giving some techniques as a singer.
Good singer, but now I will give you my advice. I usually say it off, but trust me, this other part as a music producer, don't forget it, because as a singer, you're famous. You will still growing and growing, become famous. But as a music producer right now, I will say it here in front of camera, you will stay in the history because camera needs you.
Amen. That's true. I'm trapped. Yeah, I can stay there. I can stay there. I'm trying my best, but there comes a time when you need to concentrate on you. Take for example, you have artists like Ryan Leslie from America. He's a very dope ass music producer and also a singer. But it came a time when it was like, hey, hold up, okay, I need to focus on my singing career, and he focused on it, and it was there. The whole world knows his songs. Same as Malik Berry from Nigeria. He produced songs for Whiskey, Davido, so many big artists from Nigeria and part all over Africa. But it came a time was like, okay, I want to focus on my career. And when he focused on his career, boom, he went international and his songs were everywhere. So many artists. Same with Krutal. Krutal used to produce for other artists, but it came a time like, I want to concentrate on myself. And he did his song Jamais. It was a massive hit. So many. So I just feel like I need to follow that path. Even my colleague Salatiel, he produced for so many artists, but it came a time where like, okay, I want to focus on my career now, and he did, and look at where. So that time is near, man. I'm sorry, I need to focus on myself.
You have everything is needed for that. Okay, don't worry. It was a pleasure to have you here. Okay, now let's go to the third day three. Okay. Stay tuned.
We the boss fit down, we the boss fit down, we the boss fit down. Travailler tous les jours, we know what hold up.
Chaque jour, c'est le même.
Successful. Yes, you may hit a deal here, hit a deal there, do a lot.
Blessing for me to be here. I'm very, very, very honored to be here. You know, 3 tips. I mean, I think to be a good manager and agent, the first thing is to be business savvy.
Yes, Jumper. Thank you, Jumper. Thank you for inviting me over. Thank you.
Come see the special place where I come from. The moon is bright, we telling stories round the bonfire. We get the firewood and we get the power. We get the sauce, yes, we are proud of who we are. Now not to say all man, not chunche.
Yeah, boy, how I come at ma. One so yo alaya kisanga. Listen, I do it for me, yeah. They are a daddy. I are a daddy. Can't man for me, I will lay one. Venture one goes away. We proud of who we are. Versi tutti nay. Versi tafsin. Venture one goes away.
vraiment de Dieu. For the money we make it, we save it, pile up in the air. We the boss fit down, we the boss fit down, we the boss fit down. Travailler tous les jours, we now want no